2, 1.
Live life.
What's up? Oh my God. What's up? The baddies are back. The baddies are back. Okay. Oh my God. It feels good to be back.
It feels so good. I'm so happy we're here.
You assholes is not ready. Okay.
And you was never ready.
Y'all was never ready. Y'all are not ready for the new and improved Baddies Live. I'm just so happy for us.
Me too. Hey, it's a new journey.
It really is. It's been a long time coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know, don't let the haters stop you.
And they never will. They never can. They never shan't.
Okay, shout out to Jess in the back.
Yes, Jess!
She always comes through, all right?
Always.
Videographer, she's the one.
She's the one. She may be the one for my birthday shoot, too.
Every year.
The one for my birthday. She's the one.
She don't.
America's Next Top Model, you made it. When they did the 2 card flips, they were like, Katie, you are the
Fuck you, okay? See, be your own friend. It's our friends. We just get this to friends today. But about your friends. Okay. I just feel like there's been a lot going on in the friendship sphere as of lately. Okay?
Absolutely.
It's been a lot of just hoopla going on. And honestly and truly, I don't know.
I know. I feel like a lot of it, it's so crazy because I dealt with a lot of this before in the past. Mm-hmm. And a lot of it, I feel like, is communication. It's always one friend doesn't know how to communicate that they feel in a type of way. And then it blows everything up, especially with one of the situations we're talking about.
But you know what? I feel that too. And I also feel like we're in a time now where like, people think it's okay to go to the internet with certain stuff.
Oh, no, that's crazy. I literally said the last time I went to the internet, mind you, I didn't go to the internet. They came to the internet and I came back to give it to them. Mm-hmm. And what was that, like 2 years ago? I feel so proud of myself. That was such a long time.
That was a long time ago.
Was that 2 years?
That was a long time ago.
Oh, my God, yeah.
I don't know if it was 2 years ago. What was it?
Okay, a year ago. It's been a year since I ever brought anything to the internet.
I know that's right.
And that's because the Pussy Hoe brought it to me.
I'm telling you, and she really did.
She brought it to me. I just had to finish.
And then I just want to meet our special guest, Denim, my baby. Denim.
We love Denim. Denim's an honorary guest. I'm scared to touch Denim because me and Denim are besties.
And when she touch her, she just get hyped.
Yeah, something about me.
Denim is an honorary baddie.
I always turn him
up. An honorary baddie indeed. But yes, I feel like we're at the time now. People should take everything to social media. Like I was just talking about that. In regards to the 50 Cent and like his and mama relationship.
That's crazy.
Yeah, where like the whole you little sex worker thing.
Yeah, that was trifling.
That's still the mother of your child.
And your child's gonna have to see that.
Thank you. Like y'all are not regular people. So for you to go online and say certain stuff, I just feel like you can't take that back.
You can't take it back. You have to be careful when it comes to kids. Mm-hmm. I saw that in Real Housewives of Potomac recently too. They were talking about somebody's kid, and I was like, "Oh, y'all better calm down for they see this in the future."
Oh no!
Yeah.
Who kid they was talking
about? Mia's kid. Yeah, and the father of her child, who the real father is, or something like that. And then Karen was like, "Shut it down."
I never thought about that. I didn't even think that. Gordon isn't her child.
I mean, we don't know. They didn't specify who the father of the child is.
Okay, so it could be Gordon, but it could be not.
It could be Gordon. It could be her new boo that is a radio personality, not a DJ.
The way that Andy was, he was
being shady. He was being shady.
The DJ.
But what's wrong with a DJ? I was about to say that even if her man was a DJ, what's wrong with him being a DJ?
Yeah, like there's DJs making hundreds of $1,000s. Like, what do you mean? I'm sure the man at Gag City, I know he's straight for life, but I know his check was immaculate. But I do, So in regards to like the internet thing, I feel like I have more stuff to talk. I feel like I don't even have my phone. I thought we had is your phone over there?
Yeah, I have my phone over here.
Yes, I sent it to you. But in regards to like actually the internet and bringing stuff to the internet, because we have a topic to talk about.
Oh my God, we have so much to talk about. I'm actually really excited.
Let's see. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Ain't we be talking a lot?
Me and Denim.
Ooh, so let's
Denim having a time.
Let's
get into it.
Maybe. Yeah, it's a lot of.
I'm so sorry.
Don't get her excited.
I know. I already got her excited. I was playing for a little bit, but then I was like, wait a minute, Denim. Wait a minute. I think I'm done playing. I'm sorry.
But so let's get to it. Speaking about bringing stuff to the internet, JT versus Young Miami. Okay.
Oh my gosh. See, she can't wait for me.
But yes, JT versus Young Miami. Like
that one really hurt me so bad.
Yeah.
I would never want JT and Miami to fall out because they are the city girls. They raised a generation of young, proper women. We were a proper country in 2018 when they came out.
Proper is a stretch. Proper is definitely a stretch. Whoa.
Okay, but think about it. They made the girls step their cookies up. Like, you're giving the cookies up. You giving the cookies up for free?
I mean,
okay, you don't want to. Okay, that sounds so bad. Can we cut that?
Well, no. That is the real.
But you know what? City girls did give girls like the confidence. They make them feel like the baddies that they are. Yeah. You really don't need a man, but if you want one, have
And then
one.
I don't even know like any other rap female duo
that is doing it.
Period. Though, has there ever been another rap female duo? I know we had like Salt and Pepper, but you still had the DJ Spin in the back. It was always a trio.
That's crazy. It is Salt and Pepper was the last like female rap duo that I could think of.
Carisha and JT
is the one and not the two.
Yeah, like you can't even negate that. Like you honestly can't negate that. And I just was so sick and disgusted about what we seen this past weekend. Oh, that wasn't yesterday. Was it last night?
It was last night.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it happened on 4/8. Today is 4/9. We don't know when this is releasing. But the girls were going at it. The girls were going at it. Where do we start? Should we start from the tippity top or should we just
start from the tippity top? I really want to pull up some tweets for y'all to see them in the back. So let's do that.
All right, y'all. We are back with the City Girls drama, okay? Oh my gosh. I can't wait to get into this. The tea is piping hot. I knew what was going to happen. I called it. I literally called it. I mean, because I feel like after months and months of like Miami just sitting back and watching JT get drugged to hell, it's just like, okay. That's how people were saying, was she a bad friend? It's because she's not sticking up for her? Yes! Yep. Like, literally, she is. I honestly feel like the friends who don't, but, I mean, Young Miami was dead wrong. But I will say, if my friend didn't stick up for me, I'm not sticking up for you. But JT would definitely stick up for Young Miami. So that's why I feel like Young Miami should have stuck up for JT. But if she wasn't like that type of girl, then I would totally understand. But I don't understand.
But I think she is what she wants to be. She be all on her academics and everybody else. So like you said, I can see if you were above arguing with folks, but you're not really even above arguing with folks because you still get on here and argue with folks, just not for the sake of your friend or for JT in particular. Because if it was Santana, I fucking wouldn't have been that way. So
bad for Santana.
Exactly. So the feud basically started because JT has literally been arguing for 40 days and 40 nights. I'm not gonna lie. JT has on Twitter arguing with everybody. So she finally had gotten into it with Kim Barbie. I am so tired of Kim Barbie.
I'm so sick of him.
But Nicki Minaj said she about to get uglier than Kim Barbie. She ate that, okay? I said him. She was before no JT just going in on her about how Glorilla ate her up and how she not charting and she not this, she not that. All this, I'm like, JT only got 2 solo songs, so why do y'all think she just supposed to have this overnight success? I don't understand.
Exactly.
But they were going back and forth or whatever. And after that debacle, that spat, Carisha came out of nowhere and tweeted LOL in all caps.
Bitch, oh wait, can we curse? B, you're weird.
Bitch, you're weird. You've been quiet all this time. And
now you're gonna pop your mouth.
And just say LOL.
You gotta pop your gums. But the thing is, I agree with JT. Every time somebody subs you, you know it's a sub. Like, I'm sorry. Don't try to play me like I'm delusional and don't try to play innocent when I confront you directly.
Yeah.
And I respect JT because I'm the same type of girl. I want to confront directly. Was it about me or not? And then they'll be like, I have no clue what you're talking about. Yes, you do.
Liar.
And your pants are on fire.
Yes, I definitely don't believe that. I know for a fact, like, that's why she was able to clock it so quick. Like, girl, okay,
you know this is about me. So basically, she was like, all right, Miss Mama, this is your last day playing dumb. Basically, when I say it's your last day playing dumb. We got the tweets here, okay? She says, yeah, Miami then says, for you to come on here and try to play victim is crazy, Jatavia. You've been sneak dissing me for the last couple of days. Oh. I haven't even said shit back to you. You made not one, but two. This songs dissing me. And I still wrap your shit with my chest and show love.
Let's cut it right there. What type of girl, what type of friend, if you felt like your friend was dissing you, why would I be saying that song aloud? I'm not singing, I'm like, what is this about and why am I rapping on it if you're talking about
Thank you.
You're weird. Okay, let's go back to the tweets.
And that too though, because like you say, if you thought that, then first off, why didn't you bring it to me? But second off, why are you rapping it? You weird ass hoe.
Yeah, like I'm not about to diss myself.
Yeah, you think it's about you. Why would you be rapping it? Sometimes I rap with my whole chest. Why would you be rapping something with your whole chest? Like, just make it make sense. It's not all this.
And Carisha was like this, and it'll never be the old day.
Right. She said, well, I'm so old, but I'm still in the group. But then she says, so which songs were about you? Crying emojis. She says, no bars and sideways. Damn. Her only two solo songs.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't feel sideways was about her. We did discuss this.
Yes. I did feel like it at first. Like, okay, but she said, it'll never be the same motherfucker old days. I was like, oh, this gonna be Dr. Risha. And then when she did say the wild solo, but I'm still in the group. But I feel like it's all, that's the thing about music, it's up for interpretation. It's all subjective. And then I feel like when it came to no bars, I feel like the whole, it's city girl shit, even that city girl shit, it's still city girl shit. I feel like that was cleared up when, in the video, where like, when she said that, it was nothing but like positive clips of her and Carisha. Like, it was nothing but like them together and shit like that. And I was talking to somebody and they were saying that they were saying that to them, it seemed like she was basically saying, even though we're not in a group anymore, I'm still a city girl. Yes, and then for me,
perspective is everything.
Yes, and then for me, I thought it was since I'm no longer on whole shit because I'm wifed up, I got a boo.
Yeah,
it's still city girl shit. Bitch. That's what I was thinking, but still, it never gave. I'm dissing
you. Like, this is a diss track.
It
never gave that. I feel like when people have that hidden animosity, you wait to be like, you hate me.
But I've always said that. I feel like people move off guilt. Like, people don't even give you the chance to like guilt trip them or to hold them accountable because it's like, you know you're wrong. Like, you know something deep down is wrong. So you don't want to take that little edge first to make sure I'm wrong. No, bitch, you're wrong. No Bars came out so long ago. Like, if you feel like No Bars are this, why are you just now saying something? Like,
because people don't know how to communicate. A lot of people really don't. And I feel like that's the end of like a lot of, I mean, I don't know about men friendships, but female friendships, I have seen the demise of so many because of miscommunication and like built up animosity and just not saying what it is. If you address something right then and there or be like, hey, I didn't like that you did this, boom, move forward, you'll be okay in your friendships, you can power through. But if you like keep letting stuff build up and then have somebody explode on you, we're done and you're weird.
I definitely agree with that. And I also just feel like we're on a time now. So it's that damn social media, especially with these celebrities. Yes, I feel like these celebrities truly allow these fans and social media to like push narratives not even true. Like, girl, you and JT is not beefed out. That song was never about you. She never disliked you. It was like you let fans and people get in your ear to make you feel that way. So JT says, wow, you're really losing it. If you thought this, then why not speak to me about it? You came on here and said LOLs. We can give you, so people can ask you why you wasn't defending me. Attention seeking as usual.
Oh, God.
She ate that.
She ate.
Because Miami is an attention seeking ass whore. Okay?
She is. She is.
And I know people saying,
damn, this seems like a Miami diss episode.
It does.
I'm sorry. Not even dissing her. It's
just what we're reacting to. I'm sorry. What we see, and I appreciate it like the vast majority is Team JT because I get so tired of real ass bitches being painted as crazy.
Yes. But sometimes I feel like JT's gonna be victorious because when you're playing, like when everybody thinks like you're crazy, you're this, you're that, and you're the problem, everybody always comes back to your side later on, and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, you were so right. I think I was right, and now look, I don't fuck with none of y'all."
Exactly.
Should only be the first time.
Thank you. I thought the same thing about Nikki. Everything is like y'all said she was crazy about. You have to come out and be like, damn, bitch, you
were right.
You were trying. You were really right. And I honestly feel like it's been a lot of stuff that just had to be going on behind closed doors.
Oh, absolutely, of course.
Didn't know about. And I have read this tweet, and it was like that they feel like Miami has been put in a position to try to be like the bigger star, basically. Like,
I mean, they did. I said that when Miami did kind of have this setup with this,
she did
help her out, and I liked Carisha Please. I don't know if it's done, but I did like Carisha Please. And it did kind of seem like they were setting her up to be the star, and there's nothing wrong with that. The girls can both have their own things that they're doing, but Carisha was moving funny.
She was
just moving weird about it. Like, be straight up. Don't sneak this. Be happy for her. Be happy for you. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know. The question there lies is like, can you work with your friends? Like,
I'm gonna say yes and no. So this has always been my opinion. Like when I was younger, every single job I had, I loved to work with my friends. I'd be like, oh my gosh, yes, I get to see my bitches every single day. Wait, but that's different. Well, I mean, I guess business and work is
because it's a little different. Like I feel like
business. Okay, let's talk about business.
Getting into like starting a business.
Okay, business is different.
Yeah,
I am actually doing a business right now with one of my friends, and it's like legally binding type of business, money combined type of business. But the only reason I'm doing it with her specifically is because we have a good relationship where I'm like, this is my girl. If there's ever an issue, we can literally talk it out, and it's no issue after the talk out. But we don't even have issues really. And I feel like you can only work with people that you feel. I hate to say this may come offensive. You can only work with people that are on the same level as you.
Amen.
And I feel like that's why we work good together too, because we're both ambitious women, and like we both have our goals and we both have our own things. But like when you work with somebody that's like hating on you or weird, or that could go south really quick. And also, there's a lot that goes into that. What do you think?
I definitely agree. I do feel like this is a sticky situation, but I also feel like it's important to like, I don't know. I wouldn't say like I feel like in the past I feel like Carisha and Miami were best friends, and I feel like it's not good to be this with your best friend.
Really?
Like, no, because I will curse your ass out. Like
that's true, and then it's like that because that when it's
like when we get into it, like it's like oh okay, like bitch, we did it. But like if I was getting into it like my best friend, like you're like you're pissing me off. Like you're pissing me off.
And you can be a little more because it's like
sorry y'all. But sometimes I be wanting the best out of people. I know you be having so much potential. Like I was just getting into it with my mom the other day about something like that. I'm like, you have so much potential, you can do X, Y, and Z, like you should do this. It's just like when you see the potential in people and know what they can do and they're not doing it, that already frustrates you. But then it's starting to affect me now. Because we get this together. So you're not holding up your like end of the bargain. It's starting to, affect me. And also I feel like JT and Miami spent a lot of time like separate. Like JT went to jail.
Oh, that is so true.
Was out
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, grinding. What I can say is like, it is cool that Miami stayed down. She did grind or whatever. But I don't like the fact that people make it seem like if it wasn't for Miami, there would be no City Girls. That's not true.
But the thing is, I feel like real City Girls fans knows that's not true. Like nobody who's actually a City Girls fan thinks that way. Like everybody knows JT is that girl. Like JT
and people like she didn't hold y'all down when you was in jail. No, like we stayed because we like JT. Like JT about to be out. It's okay. It's alright.
Yeah.
We can stay down for a little bit. Like yes, we was never holding it down, but it wasn't just like
it's kind of like the Migos. Like also was the rest of them.
Exactly. But we're not gonna sit here and say that if it wasn't for like Offset owes everything to them. Or if it wasn't for them, there would be no Migos. Now, everybody plays a critical part to this group. So, like, and then we love JT. We stayed down for JT.
We did. I just honestly hate that. I feel like the industry, I think it's the industry, and I also think it's outside people that tear successful women apart.
Yeah, they do.
And I feel like I wish women would one day realize, like, they want y'all to fail. They want y'all to be enemies. They're happy that you got. Did you see how the mass majority of people yesterday were, like, basking in the fact that they're not friends, and they were, like, going in on it at Twitter? And I'm like, this makes me sad. Literally, the first tweet that I saw JT, mind you, I'm not even a Twitter girl. I'm like a and scroll. And I saw that JT tweet. I immediately was like, no, see, girls, we need you to stay together. You know what I mean? But I saw a lot of people like, what's the T? Bringing Santana, bringing Kenda. Who else can y'all fight with? Like, can you tear each other apart?
I was kind of here for the T.
Okay, because I was each other apart. Like, I didn't do that.
I feel like they did a good job of keeping it like
retweeting sex workers. They didn't have to do that. That was Twitter.
Who retweeted that?
Twitter, like the girls were retweeting JT's tweets in 2020.
That's what I'm saying, but JT didn't do it, you know? Like,
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Twitter was trying to break the girls apart.
I thought they most definitely were. Let me get this, what's the name of it, y'all?
Okay.
What's up?
We back.
We're back.
The city gals.
As you can
the
see.
townswomen, like Barbara said on Abbott. We are back with the townswomen. And yeah, we gotta get back into it. So I don't know if you've seen this like running thing that people say in every trio there's a bestie, like there are a group of pair of besties.
Yes.
Do you think that's true?
Yes and no. Like, I mean, I have one trio group, but we're all cool. Like, we have separate relationships, but like, I don't know. Like, we're all friends.
Do they have a best friend outside of their group though?
I think we all do.
That's the thing. I feel like if you're in a situation where like
it's only y'all,
yeah, like it's like everybody like is your closest friends. Like everybody in this group is each other's closest friends.
That's when it's an issue.
I'm not saying an issue, but I always do feel like if there's always a pair of besties, like that one person.
Oh yeah.
If y'all are each other's closest friends.
It's usually the person, like, okay, like, say you're the one that's introduced to the group and there was already the besties, then I guess in that aspect.
Even in some situations, if you meet second, if y'all just grow stronger, grow closer.
Yeah, that's happened too. I don't like to leave people out. Yeah, and anytime somebody feels left out, it makes me feel bad.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Because I'm the type of person where I always think about what other folks think. Like, damn, like, they probably like, these people don't want to hang out with me or whatever the case is. I'm like, oh, that hurts. But to bring it back around to the townswomen, I feel like that's what's happening right now with JT in Miami. I mean, Santana and Miami. I feel like they came in, like, you know, JT in Miami, the gruesome twosome, and then Santana came on, and
he rocked that shit up.
Yeah.
He rocked that world.
Even when there was the interview, the Carisha Please interview, it was JT's Carisha Please interview. But for some reason, Santana was there. And it was even the seating was awkward. Because it was literally Miami, Santana against JT. Like, JT was on the other side. And it was just.
I saw that. Yeah. I thought that was a weird dynamic.
It was a weird dynamic. And like.
They could have left Santana at home, in my opinion.
I
don't know. I feel like, I'm telling you, this is not a Miami hate train. I like Miami sometimes. But what I will say is it's up to that one friend to realize you're doing too much, because some people don't even have, like, after a while, people don't have the energy to be like, I don't like this. Like, I feel left out, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So it's always up to the one friend that knows them and the best friend is doing too fucking much to be like, you know what? Let's include her. Like, let's not make this one feel like you're less important.
So you feel like Santana should be the one to say, like, look, like, that's because we close. Don't forget about your original friend.
I mean, Santana's not going to do that. I never thought he would. I was saying Miami should have been the one to be like, you know what?
I mean, that's why they've been friends longer, and I do agree with that. Even though JT isn't the type to, like, I don't know. I feel like Miami and JT are two different type of girls. Like, Miami does seem like the type that want to go out more, be in the club, shake a tail feather, do X, Y, and Z. Whereas JT does seem more like in the house, minding her business.
Love that.
But I feel like as a friend, especially people that are in a group together, I think it's kind of important that y'all hang out with each other.
I think it's
outside
important.
Of work. Like, outside of work. Like, because when you working, I feel like tensions are already high. Everybody's flustered. You don't really get the time to talk or, say like what's going on with your life. Like, I'm not in the best space. Or I am in the best space. But if y'all are literally not hanging out at all and you only hang out with Santana, it's like, okay. Because folks have been saying that for a while, because if you notice, it's like JT and Miami are on the total opposite ends of every spectrum. Like, the Nicki and Cardi spectrum. If you think about it, Lily Tasiki had made a little post. I'm like, oh my God, if you think about it, they on the opposite ends of the Tasiki and Rock spectrum too. Because you remember when Miami had Rock at all them Diddy parties? And remember just a couple weeks ago when JT was like, yeah, I want to hire Taseki for security? I'm like, oh shit. Totally is. Like, in every single spectrum there is, y'all are literally on two opposite ends.
And I feel like it's really hard when, actually it's not that hard. Like, it's not hard to have friends that have differences from you or difference in opinions. But I feel like it's hard when somebody has a difference in opinion and it feels like they're trying to like stick it in your face on the sly. Like, we don't have to agree. But A, shove it down my throat, and B, don't be weird about it.
I agree with that. I agree. And then, even when, I don't know if you've seen the Breakfast Club interviews, because folks have been coming with the receipts.
Yeah.
And like how JC would be talking, and Miami would be looking at her like, damn, you're disgust.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
Like, oh, yeah, I saw the Breakfast Club interview was weird. Like, that was giving, I am angry, you're even speaking.
Yeah.
Like, speak about me and me only. And I was like, ooh.
She got interested.
JT's interesting.
She is. Okay, we'll feedback to that. I definitely want to get into that. But it was that one interview where, she was talking about like who was giving her the best advice in the industry. She talked about Nicki. And Lily she wanted to slit her throat when she was looking at her talking about Nicki.
Wow.
And then it was the Breakfast Club interview where Miami is supposed to be having some type of reality show, I guess. And they had asked JT, like, will you be on the show? She's like, oh, well, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. And then it was like an awkward silence. And Miami was like, yeah, probably not.
You weird. Oh, you weirdo. I would still have my friend on the show.
Like, that is just like...
That's interesting.
But I love that folks be seeing it, and it's like, okay, I'm not crazy. The masses aren't crazy. You're famous.
Yeah.
I get tired of people...
But who do we think made her that way?
Who? Oh, did he?
Yeah.
That sure was fake before
I'm pretty sure. Did he just turn her up a little more?
Yeah, but that was always been a situation, and JT being more like interesting and relatable. I feel like Miami has truly made herself so
unrelatable
because people don't live like that. Like, as much as they might sing
it's a recession.
Yeah, like people might sing the songs, folks might want to live this life or whatever, but the majority of women are not getting $20,000 in what is it? Allowance.
Yeah.
Or they're not dating a man that's 20, 30 years older than them.
Yeah.
Like,
they're getting $150 for nails.
Thank you, if that.
Time to pack it up, Carisha.
Thank you. Bitches have been to prison.
Yeah.
Bitches have scammed. Bitches have threw a photo of their nigga in front of everybody else and cussed his ass out and called him a bitch ass nigga. Bitches have cussed somebody out on Twitter. These are relatable things that when people be like, JT do too much, or where I feel like Miami thought where JT was gonna falter, that really made people like her more. Like, she's relatable. Miami.
I would rather be friends with JT over Miami just because JT shows her personality. JT sticks up for her friends.
Yes, and shows her personality for real.
Yeah, she shows love to the people she shows love to, and she stays firm on what she stays firm on.
Yep.
And I feel like something about Miami, it's not that she's ever done anything. Well, actually, she's done a couple of things, but her energy is just like, it's just not the same. Something's off with her energy in my eyes.
I agree. But I said that already. I was having this debate. And I was like, there's a distinct difference between the Nicki girls and the Cardi girls.
Yes.
Like, there's a distinct, and I feel like...
Are you a Cardi or a Nicki girl?
I'm a Nicki girl. Oh, I'm on this. I pick the side.
Katie,
I'll pick the side.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Nicki girl too, but I'm not messing with her personality, but I'm a Nicki girl.
I just feel like
I feel like it's because I grew up with Nicki.
That too, but I feel like the same way we're looking at JT and be like, I'm tired of real bitches getting played with, or it's some shit going on. JT only been doing this shit for 8 years. Nicki has been doing this shit for 20 fucking years.
She's been going hard in the paint for a while.
That's what I'm saying. So like, imagine how much shit has happened to her behind the scenes that she has stuff under the rug or didn't.
Yeah, that's why she's hard bodying me now.
Yeah, exactly.
But she let that bitterness get to her. She should have. She did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
she would.
But I feel like a lot of these celebrities let shit get to them. Like, I couldn't imagine being a fucking multi-millionaire and still giving a fuck what somebody else got to say.
Yeah, I mean, I would only care if I knew the person. Like, if I see somebody I know saying something, then I'm gonna pop it off. But like, if it's like a random person, you just gotta let it be.
And even if it's somebody I know, but like, if it's somebody in the industry, I'm not beefing with you because it's not that deep. Like, I promise you, I'm not doing it.
I'm gonna just take your man.
Thank you.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, look, if Nicki wanted to, she could take all these bitches. Look, what she say? I'm Angelina, you Jennifer. Come on. Okay, anyway. But I think it's a bad thing between the Nicki girls and the Cardi girls. And it be something about them Cardi girls, I'd be like...
The Cardi girls scare... I mean, I'm sorry, all the hives scare me. The beehives scare me. The monogenators scare me.
The bar?
What is Cardi B?
Barty gang, I guess?
Oh.
Yeah.
The Bartiful scare me. I don't like none of them. Yeah. Them fan gangs.
They are. But see, I ain't talking about the fans. I'm talking about, like, the girls.
The energy. Exactly. I don't like none of them fan gangs.
No, the girls. No, bitch. I'm talking about the actual celebrities that's on the other side. Like, already got the Meg, the Lotto.
It's given high school lunch table with the two groups of girls that don't like each other. Like, who are you gonna pick?
I'm saying it's two totally different vibes though. And I feel like the difference is commercial. But I would say yes. But I feel like if you think about it, the Nicki Minaj girls fit. They're like girl pretty. Like they fit for like the female gaze. The Cardi girls, they're more for the male gaze. Like,
wait, what do you mean? Okay, who's the Cardi girls?
So I feel like, even though they can all rap. I'm not gonna negate that they can all rap, but I feel like the Meg, the Lottos, who else be on Cardi's side?
Is Ruby still on Cardi's side?
Ruby, yes. Versus you got people that's on the Nicki side, like
Ice.
Yeah, really, I don't want to even count her. I'm talking about like JT. The Sexy Reds. Let's see, Bia, like the real like rappers type bitches, and I feel like not bitches, but yeah, the real rapper type girls, and I feel like when you think about, I feel like those are in the grand scheme like girl pretty, not actually like girl pretty, but like they fit the female gaze more. It's like okay, everything's not about shaking ass, everything's not about fucking nigga taking his money, getting the bag. Like you actually have talent. Yeah, and it's like I feel like Cash Doll. If Cash Doll was made
I love Cash Doll.
Like for real, with her heart of hearts, not like I feel like Cash Doll would be a Nicki girl.
Oh, like Cash Doll would for sure be a Nicki girl.
The type of girl that makes you feel like a boss ass bitch. Yeah, for her shit. Not I love leeching ass hoe that need a nigga. And I'm not just. I mean, we've all need our time.
That is so true.
It's just a two totally different vibes with the girlies. Like
did y'all? Okay, so. Katie, that makes so much sense. The Cardi girls need a man, and the Nicki girls are independent.
I literally said that last night. I was like, Nicki, I ain't never heard in all my years of listening to Nicki, I ain't never heard her talk about putting a nigga, getting the bag, or sleeping with somebody and making money off of it. Only thing I've ever heard Nicki say in regards to that is when she said, "Ain't pushing out his babies until he bought a rock." But like, other than that, Nicki is never talking about she need a man for anything. And that's also why that's a reflection in her dating pattern too, though. I feel like that's why she likes subordinate men.
Oh, not a sub.
Yeah, I think that's why she likes men like that, because she knows that bitch. Yeah, she might be pegging people.
Not allegedly. Get your weak ass out of here.
I don't know. Okay,
I need to be rustled and tussled.
I'm telling you. Don't be up here playing with me, nigga.
That is so funny.
But I do feel like it's just a different vibe between the girlies.
It is definitely a different vibe, but what I will say is our gang, just kidding.
Oh my God. Okay, well, how do you feel? I'm going to wrap this up though.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Because I know that Carisha and JT were friends first. Are you one of those friends that like don't like your friends making new friends?
No. And I cut those people off.
Yes, like
the
bitches that don't. Yeah, the bitches.
I was gonna say, what the fuck? Yeah, but every time I've had a friend, I don't want to offend anybody. I love all you guys, even if I don't talk to you. Every time I've had a friend that's been like a Leo woman, and I've had 3 really close Leo women relationships, I feel like all of them were like very attached to me in a way that I didn't like, because I'm just used to having my space. Even like how I grew up is like I have my space. So when people are too much in my space, they're trying to like control my life or tell me who I should and shouldn't be friends with, how I should and shouldn't move. I don't like you when you're cut off and all of them are out of my life.
I agree with that. I agree with those sentiments. Almost like y'all said, tease us with the sign thing too. Because I also feel like those type of people would try to project their feelings about people onto you, like do some shit, like give me some petty ass shit, like, oh, did you see that they did X, Y, and Z? Or I might, and I'm a person where I was shit talking at them.
Yeah,
like I would talk shit about somebody, and I don't know fake shit, like talk shit about you to be right back cool, but like
we're just chismosas.
Yes,
okay, we're gossipy ass.
Yeah, like it's what I do. Like if I go out with my friends. Like we go out to the club and some girls. The next day, I'm calling at least.
Exactly. Let me tell you.
But you see last night, but I'm that type of person. I'm never gonna be like, you shouldn't be cool with this person or whatever the case may be. And I hate people that do stuff like that.
I've been like that my whole life, and I feel like that's why I'm respected. Because there was a girl, I put her onto everybody in my life, right? I started peeping like little weird things. Mind you, I know her heart is good, but that weird stuff and trying to control people, I don't like that. I don't like that manipulation stuff. I didn't tell one single person that I introduced her to that she became close to, not a friend, not a family, not a boyfriend. I didn't tell anybody how I felt, and they all ended up seeing it. Yes. And I was like, isn't that God?
But it always works out that way.
You don't have to talk bad about people. They just show their own colors in their own time. And I've noticed the people that, mind you, even if you do have good discernment, you come off as a hater. Sometimes you need to mind your business. Unless it's something that's detrimental to somebody. Yeah. But sometimes mind your business. They're going to figure it out.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. And that shit just gets so irritating sometimes. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Everybody want to hear that shit all the time. Like, and I also feel like you need to understand that, like, friends making friends is everybody's not going to be best friends.
Yeah.
So, like, I was literally just talking about this with somebody because went out or whatever, and basically we felt like you can see when people are visibly jealous of their friends. Like I don't care what nobody say, you can see that shit.
Like, it's not even a see, it's a feel. You could feel.
But it's like little shit. Like for me personally, like I know like when it comes to me and my friends' birthday parties, we all stepping.
Yeah,
I feel like I was in a bitch where I feel like if you come to my shit ugly, you don't fuck with me. Like I feel like if you come to my shit looking halfway, you don't really fuck with me for real.
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like you're just trying to bring the whole group average down.
Absolutely.
Like you do this shit on purpose, and I feel like at the end of you dress up for what you care about.
Oh God, if I see my friend looking dusty, I'm literally like, you could get an outfit out of my, give it back, but you could get an outfit out of my closet because you're not walking around like this.
Coming to your birthday party looking dusty.
That's gonna piss me off.
Coming to your birthday party late or doing little shit like little shit like that. People swear the world. I'm like that shows you envy and jealousy. Like little shit.
Okay. Say it's like a surprise party and that one person that comes after. Like, why are you coming after the surprise? You're not the guest and we don't care about you. We care about the birthday girl.
That was one time. That was one. Remember I was gonna do it for Tim. That happened one time where I was inviting somebody and they couldn't. I had to change the time, or whatever. And I felt like they were pissed that I changed the time, so they couldn't make it. They texted him before the time. Was like, "Yeah, sorry." So say the surprise was supposed to be at 7. I moved it up to 6. They texted him at like 5:30. It was like, yeah, sorry, I can't make it tonight. He's like, what do you mean make it tonight? Bitch, you don't hate it. Right. Every little shit like that. I'm like, okay, I see you.
It's you see it, you feel it.
Yes.
Like, yeah, I've definitely dealt with that. But the one situation that I dealt with, it wasn't like they were like, it wasn't like they verbally said they were hating on me but it's like, yes, it's kind of like, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I just accomplished blank. And they're like, I accomplished blank. Ooh. Mind you, I'm happy that you accomplished blank. But I feel like, give me a moment to celebrate my damn self. We can celebrate you. Like, you see, we're talking about me right now. Why you got to bring up you? Like, we're not celebrating you and me. We celebrate me. We can celebrate you tomorrow.
Oh, that would piss me out too. Bitch, it's not about you right now.
Yeah. And that's one of those situations where it's weird because it's like, if you say something, you come off as like a hater, but it's just like, no, I want to just have my own moments sometimes.
Yes, I feel that. I feel that. Well, speaking of having a fucking moment, this motherfucker be Simone.
Oh God,
this girl be Simone.
Never liked her. I like to put this on record.
Record scratch, okay? We were talking about it earlier, and we were trying to go through her cancellations. It's like, not her cancellations.
Yeah, like, how many cancellations been canceled?
So let's go. Let's go down the line. So I remember first, she got canceled because she said she never dated a man with a 9 to 5.
Girl, you're cap.
You're cap.
You probably dated a man with a 9 to 9.
But you have, like, that's what really makes me upset is that people are delusional. B. Simone, you work for Wildin' Out. You work for Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon works for Viacom. You work a 9 to 5. Oh, like, that's a 9 to 5. You know, when they do that Wildin' Out stuff, they be filming for like 2 weeks straight. And they film 2 weeks straight at the same exact times every day. Cause I went twice to the Wildin' Out filming.
Really? That's so fun.
But they do that for 2 weeks straight at the Tyler Perry Studios, where they come in at the same exact time, leave at the same time. They doing shows throughout the entire day. That is still a 9 to 5.
Yeah, it's a 9 to 5.
Like, you come in at a certain time,
and you come out at a certain time.
You're not your boss.
I feel like there's nothing. A lot of people knock the 9 to 5. We're not gonna get deep into this, but a lot of people knock the 9 to 5ers. But the 9 to 5ers, from what I've realized, are the successful ones. Like, a lot of these 9 to 5 paychecks. Yeah, exactly. That's what you need.
Yep.
You don't need a man with no job that has money. You want the man with the job with the consistent money.
I'm telling you, people do be. I don't understand why we in this whole
city girls.
Yeah, like why
they started it
on 9 to 5s. It's like people gotta eat, and what pisses me off is
everything is like a shitty contest now.
It is. I mean, yes, it is. But people will say stuff like that, and it's like, do you not understand? Doctors, nurses, teachers, dentists, police officers, bus drivers, these are all 9 to 5s that make the world go round. And it's like, these are well-paying 9 to 5s. Like, that's why I don't understand. So it was that. Then she had made that little book that was like $40, but people had bought it, and it was like a pamphlet.
Oh, why do I remember that?
And then with that pamphlet, she had plagiarized somebody. She had plagiarized somebody, and they had came out like, this is the exact thing that's in my book, word for word, verbatim. She copied and pasted it.
Girl, you could at least switch the words up.
And then she made a close friend.
Welcome to college.
She made a close friend, and she was charging folks like $10 to $20 a month. And that was people was cussing around about that. I'm like, bitch, why are we paying for your close friends? But then it got weirder with the close friends because once, God rest her soul, Miss Jackie
she
passed away. She
was
like,
I remember when
she was like, I'm not gonna be posting anything after the circumstance. I'm not gonna be posting anything on my regular story. If y'all want to know anything about me and what's going on, y'all need to try to join my close friends for so and so amount of money.
So making money off your friends'
death.
You're a sick, twisted biatch.
Like you are a sick. Yes. So
never liked you. I'd like to say that again.
Thank you. So now. Her best friend had that podcast, and basically, unfortunately, it's come to an end.
Yeah.
And even on their last episode, a lot of folks talked about like how cringy it was and hard to watch, how like disengaged and just dismissive B. Simone was. Like it was like, and they were best friends. Like I remember, like because I was shocked that B. Simone didn't do the podcast with her sister. Oh, you got a whole sister, y'all look alike, y'all a couple years apart. Why wouldn't you do the podcast with your sister? But you do with her best friend / manager.
Yeah.
So they've been friends and business partners again. Friends and business partners for years. Decided to do this podcast together. And on that last episode, it was hard. Like, it was hard to watch because Megan, her best friend, was also going through a divorce at the same exact time.
Oh, so she just made...
I said,
Simone, you will be in the pits of that place that people don't like that you could roast a barbecue.
I'm telling you, you stop being friends with somebody.
Be a real friend.
It's crazy.
And some people, I feel like what the thing is empathy. Some people don't have empathy. Like, I'm not going to speak on it, but people I know have met you. And it just seems like you're rude.
Oh, wow. No.
You're just not a nice girl.
Yikes. Even the people are saying that. That's very unfortunate. I feel like, oh, God. Be Simone. Let's just get into this clip, okay? So y'all can see. Let's get into it.
B Simone ends podcast with her best friend.
B Simone couldn't cancel herself any further in 2020.
To be honest, y'all, I am glad the Know For Sure podcast is over.
B Simone has been getting a ton of backlash all week over some of her comments in relation to the type of men she dates. But now people have a whole new reason to slander the Ivy comedian.
We need to get in there. Like right now, we need to go.
Date a man with a 9 to 5.
What happened with Know For Sure podcast?
Hey, Simone, plagiarism. Tell us what happened.
Do you have any original content?
Over some of her comments in relation to the type of men she dates.
They're ready for you.
You okay? How do you feel?
I'm good. All right, 5 minutes. Hey, yeah, I'm about to now. I'm a little nervous, but I'm ready. All right, I love you too.
Talent flying in.
Thank you. Hey, good to see you.
Quiet on set.
Hold on. Wait, what's going on with this?
Sound speed. Camera speeding. Action.
Let's try this again.
Girl. What you gotta say about that? I want to hear your thoughts in particular.
Girl. Hold on. Girl. Okay, I just feel like it was just unnecessarily shady. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like, honestly and truly,
people need to learn how to fall out without being weird.
But people also need to understand, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like we have those people that are so anti-cancel culture that it's like they come off unapologetic and unauthentic in what they, and disingenuous in what they do. It's like, it's almost like a just hilarious type of thing. It's like, you are so interested in being taboo and so interested in like standing in what you do and say, but it's like sometimes you be dead ass wrong. It's okay to apologize. It's okay to not double down on what you've done or said. Like, you to bring up the 9 to 5 thing. I mean, that's your preference, whatever. But if you to bring it up again after the amount of discourse and people like, okay, saying why this is wrong or incorrect.
Her whole audience is probably a 9 to 5.
Thank you. But then for you to literally spit in the girl's face that you damn plagiarized. Talking about some, be Simone, plagiarism, talk about it. You literally copied and pasted a girl's work, allegedly.
Filthy fucking biatch.
But what
I hate a plagiarizer or a copycat. And since you're one of those, number 2 on my shit list. Let's get it, Katie. What else you got?
That's what I'm saying. I thought you went down that whole little thing of like, of all the all your cancellations. To be like, okay, y'all can kiss my ass, but you were dead ass wrong in so many situations. Like, dead ass wrong.
And you need to apologize. Like, I don't know, her making a joke out of, I mean, certain stuff, like, to be real, everybody gets canceled for any little thing. And sometimes I think cancel culture is ridiculous. But sometimes I think it is beneficial. In this case, it was beneficial because you clearly didn't learn your lesson since you want to joke, kiki, and ha-ha. Everything that you got canceled for, you deserved that canceling. And then your little promo video was really weird. It was disrespectful. me personally, I would never treat my friend like that. If I'm doing my own promo, I'm doing my own promo, but I'm not gonna be like, get the chair. I want you to know I don't like her.
This bitch doing or even me like doing a podcast episode or like a promo for a podcast episode, and I come sit down and there's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, like
what are you doing with this? And then somebody comes like, that's so unnecessarily shady.
And honestly, it's not even shady. It's her. Like, if I was a friend, that would hurt my feelings. Like, you were.
But I honestly feel like, her feelings probably are hurt. And I feel so bad for Megan. We were talking about this, you know, she was simultaneously going through a divorce at the same time as their friendship breakup. She has kids, like she has children, all that. And I feel like for you to continue to do certain stuff, because from what I still don't understand why they fell out. Like when the video I watched it still doesn't give like a clear explanation of why they fell out. But I do feel like Megan, she expected more out of their friendship than B. Simone was willing to give.
Wow.
Like it seemed like she really expected like a real true best friend, and I feel like B. Simone was like, you want too much. Like I'm not your man.
Yeah.
I'm not, like this ain't that. Like we're just friends type thing. And I feel like when your friend is going through it, you have to not have to be there, but if you ain't gonna be there, get the hell on. Or don't condemn somebody for going through their feelings. Like she definitely gave me one of those friends like, girl, I'm not sitting here talking to you on the phone for 4 hours. I'm not saying you want too much, like you doing too much. And one of those friends where my problems will always be bigger than yours.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
I don't like people like that. Like I don't care. Like even when it comes to like friends that disappear for a little bit and they continue to do that shit over and over again, like, oh, I just need a mental health break, or oh, I just need to duck off for a second. It's like, okay. At that point,
duck off and get blocked off.
Yes, at that point, be your own damn friend. Be your
they do have, because those people have to learn.
You have to learn because you at this point you feel like your problems will always be bigger than mine. Yeah. Always. And that's fucked up.
How hurtful.
Like, no. At the end of the day, no. But I do feel like it's important to set boundaries with people because I do believe that sometimes we do expect too much from our friends.
I think we do as well. Like it's such a hard topic because sometimes you may get your feelings hurt, like expecting somebody to move the same way you move. But at the same time, like sometimes I do feel like some people do expect too much from your friend. Like I'm not your man, and I'm not your mama, so I'm not going to be taking care of you like your man or your mama. You need to ask them to do that if you have that. If you don't have that, I can understand. I'll be more nurturing. But if you do have that, why? I cannot fulfill every role for you. Get a therapist. I'm sorry. I don't want a trauma dumping every day. Get a therapist. That's not what your friend is for.
And I'm telling you, don't nobody want to hear that shit.
Every day. No, literally.
Like, that's the type of shit where I'll be like, I cannot.
Bye, ho. I'm tired.
Yeah, like I cannot.
It's too much trauma. I feel like it's weighing on me.
To the point where it's just like, all right, you got it.
Yeah, but I feel like some people don't know what their expectations out of friendship are. And maybe people should communicate more. Like, this is the type of friend that I want. You know, what do you want out of friendship? Or it's kind of like a relationship. It's kind of weird. But I mean, honestly, most people click where you don't even have to have those conversations. But if there is like a discourse like that, maybe y'all should have a conversation like, bitch, I feel like you make me your man and I am not that.
I feel that.
You know what I mean?
I feel that.
And then if they don't change.
And even on the other side of like, you can have that conversation of like, okay, I feel like, but you're not there for me.
Yeah.
Like, you are not emotionally available. You don't ask me shit about myself, what's going on with me, how I'm feeling, where I'm going in life. Like, you don't give a damn. Like, you literally do not give a damn. And I feel like that's just as important. Like, if I feel like I'm not being supported by you, then there's just like no reason. And
I feel like maybe that could have been something that they just talked about, but something about B. Simone gives me stubborn. I don't know her from a can of paint, but she doesn't give me like the type of friend you could talk and move forward.
She gives very dismissive, like, oh, that's how you feel? Okay, cool. Like, I mean, we don't gotta be, she can like,
I feel like friends. People like that are so like, not even hard body, I don't know what you call it, but like those people that are like quote unquote hard body or whatever, those people really do eventually stop having feelings. So I would not be surprised if she can't empathize with her friend.
That's so horrible.
Yeah.
That's so...
Yeah, I get that.
I hate that. Like, I don't understand how you can be a grown-ass person with a friendship of that many years and it come to an end and, like, you still choose to shade on.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Could never.
Me either. Mm-hmm. Me either. But I don't know.
It's sad, but it is what it is.
It is. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't know. You want to go deeper in this topic?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to talk about this. I know some people hate it. I don't care. I will love Housewives to the day. If there's not one Housewives fan left, it's because I'm gone. But yes, we have to get into it. So on Real Housewives of Potomac, if you do watch the show, a lot of people know that there is two, I was going to call them characters, that's crazy. Two reality stars named Candice and Wendy that have been having a lot of issues over the past 3 seasons when it comes to colorism. Mm-hmm. The host isn't doing anything about it. The network isn't doing anything about it. And the women are not trying to change from being colorist. So I think that Candice was the OG one of the 2 girls that was dealing with these issues that decided to dip out. She said her piece. She disrespected a lot, and then she was done. Good for her. And you said Wendy left? I did not know Wendy left.
Saying that the only people who's come back is Ashley,
boo,
Ashley, Giselle,
boo,
Karen,
yay,
Mia.
I like Mia. She's just messy.
One other person, but yeah.
Oh my gosh, I hope it's not Naka.
I don't think it's Naka. It was only light-skinned girls.
Good. I didn't like her. The way she disrespected Wendy was done for. But we have to get into it. It's alleged that Wendy quit. And if she did quit, it brings into question, did Wendy quit because her only alliance was her best friend, her good friend, Candice? Mm-hmm. And should you quit if your best friend quits, if that's the one person that has your back that you know is going to be there for you?
I understand.
Hell no. Okay, I'm listening.
I mean, I don't. If it was a regular job or something like that, then yeah. But I honestly feel like at this point, your peace and happiness is worth much more.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's really the main reason, especially with Candice. Like, I have literally been abused and berated for like the last 5 years of my life. Like, and even though I did not start the show off like a Candice. Like, I could not stand Candice when she first came. It was like she really has been berated. Y'all talked about her living in her mama's house. Whole time, if there was somebody white living in their mama's house, y'all
wouldn't say a thing.
Yeah, that would have been normal. So y'all talked about her living in her mama's house. Y'all talked about Chris being a chef and him and having like I guess.
And what's wrong with that? Like chefs
I don't get it. They be claiming that men don't have a job. Thank you. They be claiming that man don't have a job. I'm like, why does he not have a job? Because he don't work a 9 to 5, or he's in somebody's fucking kitchen somewhere. Like, you can be a private chef. You can be a chef for a restaurant. You don't have to be clocking in at damn Applebee's.
What is Robin's job?
Thank you.
We haven't known for 5 seasons,
and we know for a fact Juan ain't got no job.
And we know for a fact them hats are not selling.
Thank you, and you don't even have a man. So that's what I said. That's literally what I just said. I was like, if Candice and Wendy do quit, they are literally the 2 that have supportive husbands that like y'all fine.
Yeah.
Everybody else, Ray old and retired. Mia ain't even with what's the name no more. Mia
and Gordon, we will have to have our own podcast about that.
Oh God, that's a mess.
That is a hot mess.
Man, and Juan don't got a job.
Yeah.
So it's like they can leave if they want.
She's with a jobless, carless man. I don't know if he has a car. I'm joking.
Probably don't. Girl, he probably does not.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like Candice made the right decision for leaving, and hopefully Wendy made the right decision for leaving as well. They honestly saw that she had the husband that loved her. She came from a family with money. They did not. She has a man who loves her. They did not. She has multiple degrees. They do not. They have one. And one's a hoe from Howard. I'm just kidding.
I'm telling you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I strongly believe that a lot of Giselle's accolades and stuff in her life. I know Giselle's dad was a part of like the Congress or something like that, like the Senate.
Her accolades,
the Piper Hot Tea. That her dad was a colorist.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
I on TikTok. Yep. It was like this whole like news excerpt from like back in the 60s to where it was a black woman, the first black woman that was in like the Senate or something like that, and she beat him, and he called her all type of like racial slurs, was calling her Aunt Jemima and all type of stuff. And they recently asked him about it after I think like the first season of Potomac or one of the like earlier seasons of Potomac, and they were saying he still doesn't have anything positive to say about the woman. And I'm like, that's where you get that shit from.
That's exactly. Honestly, I see that, and that's why Giselle is so hard-bodied, because he's hard-bodied and he's a colorist himself. Like, people learn these tendencies; they just don't come out of nowhere.
And I also don't believe
hate is learned.
I don't even think it's just that. I think that we as a people have probably, what's the word I'm looking for? Create that mindset. Yeah. Not we as a people, but I always think about this, y'all. And it's like, even when it comes to like people like Mariah Carey, I think about J-Lo, and now Giselle in this situation. I'll be like, black people are just, especially niggas, men. I'll be like, I know when J-Lo and Mariah Carey hit the fucking scene, they hit the black community hard, these black niggas, harder than goddamn crack in the 80s. Like, think about a light-skinned, nice-body black woman that's on remixes of rap songs, that's all... But you think about, I'm like, I know, like, the people loved her. Yeah. Even J-Lo, you got a nice shape, you got Tina, you Puerto Rican, but you still from the Bronx, you still got that little, like, hood edge to you. I was like...
She was never hood, but that's another thing.
Yeah, but that was all a lie. But... It was all right. But I always think about stuff like that. So I'm like, look at Giselle. Giselle was a light-skinned, blonde-haired, green-eyed black woman that went to Howard, a all-black school in the what? Like
preferred 70s?
Choice.
Yep.
Yes. And you were AKA. And you passed the paper bag test. Like, I'm like, this monster has been curated over years. Like, this woman has been the prettiest, the smartest, the baddest, the artist in a lot of rooms that she's been placed in. So now you don't know how to act when women are challenging you.
Yes.
And it's like, people have created that monster. And I feel like there's a lot of women out there like that have been put on this pedestal around people. So now when you get in a situation where I ain't playing with your ass, when you get around other women that's just as smart, just as beautiful, just as talented, if not more, then you don't know how to, like, you know.
That's my favorite thing. That's my favorite. I love shaking shit with a bitch who thought you thought, but you thought.
Like, and I definitely feel like that's what's going on with Giselle right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. She's an old hating hoe.
Yeah.
And old pretty hating hoes. Mean girls are mean girls from day one. I know an old hating pretty mean girl, and she was hating on the young girls because she was like, oh these bitches are young and cute, and they just like me, and they moving like me. I don't like that, and that's kind of how they are. And I feel like another reason why Candice really wanted to quit is because she had to endure an old hate and hope. Like, everybody's dealt with the older lady at their job that they know is jealous of them.
Yes, for sure.
And that's literally what Giselle is. She's like, oh my gosh, she's smart, she's witty, people like her. I don't like this. Let's find reasons to go against her. And Giselle's one of those people that we were talking about earlier, where instead of just letting people, if you don't like somebody, and instead of letting people see what you don't like about them, but you disparage their name, you come off it. Guess what? Everybody thinks you're a hater now. Yes. Everybody thinks you're a mean girl now. But if you were true in your intentions and you truly thought she was a bad person, you would have stayed quiet and just watched her move bad. But she never did. So guess what? You're just an old, saggy hater. Next.
Thanks. So with Candice and
Wendy,
my gal Wendy, Lord Jesus, she's back. She's
I'm sorry,
back,
baby.
She's back for now. We'll see.
I'm trying not to make eye contact because she gets so happy.
Lord Jesus.
And not that I don't want to make you happy, but like.
But do you feel like, so I think you answered already, like, if your one friend quit, and I'm saying that in regards to like, but I'm saying that so do you feel like, I think you already said no. If a friend quits a job, you have to quit?
No. I want your explanation though.
Okay, so I just feel like it just depends. Like, if you're on some shit like where your friend was just fucking up and they got fired, or in a situation where your friend quit and was like, but I'm quitting to go on a better, like, I'm cool if you stay. You know? Cool. But if it's in a situation where, I'm not going to lie, like with the Candice and Wendy situations, like we had each other back. So it's like me going on this show, like we already, yeah, it's like we already have been the only two with our back against the wall, getting attacked for the last 2 seasons straight. So it's like now if you leave, it's literally everybody against me. Like there's nobody to have
Karen's
my back.
wishy-washy.
She is wishy-washy. I'm glad somebody is finally saying that Karen is wishy-washy as hell.
She is.
Like every different clip is like, okay, she's either with the Green Eyed Bandits, then she not with them, then she cursing Robin out, then she back with them. It's like, okay, which one is it? But I feel like if Candice was to leave, well, Candice is leaving. If Wendy was to stay, that would be a really hard dynamic to like keep up, because this season was already hard to watch.
Yeah, like, I've been disgusted for 2 seasons.
Yeah, it's hard to watch.
Yeah, I don't know. Something about the energy is evil.
It's a cringe watch. It's a cringe watch. We talked about this like on our last show. We was watching. It was like when you watch it, it just gets so dark. Like I said, I literally had to stop watching for a little bit. Girl, I had to literally stop watching for a little bit. No, because I was thinking like when I finished watching this at night, my stomach hurt.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel good.
My chest.
I'm sorry, the haterism, the colorism, the mean girl antics. I'm very happy that Wendy if Wendy did leave, but I'm happy that Candice pretty much said fuck you, and she pretty much said fuck Andy too, because none of them have her, and she's so right about this. None of them have her back. And what they're going to realize is Candice is the star. Like, Karen and Giselle are stars, but Candice is the one and the only star, to be real. And they are not going to Giselle's not smart. I'm sorry. Candice could snap her ass in 2 seconds with the word. She could do that with everybody. None of those women are wordsmiths. None of those women.
None of the women have anything going on outside of that.
None of them have money. They're broke.
Yes.
I'm sorry. When we watch Real Housewives, we come for money, luxury, fits, and drama. There's no fits.
None.
There's no luxury. Forget about the husbands.
We barely had drama, I feel, because bitches didn't want to feel with each other. So But now I do agree with that. And that's why my mom used to say back in the day. That's why I'm happy that like Atlanta Housewives was trying to get back to that. But she was so like, when you watch those franchises like Beverly Hills and even like even Orange County was more like of a muted wealth. Yeah. It was like you watch these other cities and like these bitches are rich. Like these women are rich.
It gives you the like people watch TV to escape. Yeah. We don't want to watch TV to see shit that we can see in our workplace, our school.
Giselle House have done.
Yes.
Planks up.
Embarrassing.
Robin man cheating on her. Robin man don't got no job. Bro, we see that every day with
Robin's man is a homeless cheater. We can find that in street corner in Atlanta.
I'm saying, like, we don't want to see
Robin, pick your pick.
We don't want to see that. We definitely do not want to see
We don't want to see it.
But that was my, idea on it. It was like, if your friend is doing something where they just messing up a lot or they quit and like, I'm cool here, but if my friend quits, number one, from a job that did them wrong, and to where also if I stay at this job, I feel like everybody's going to be against me now, I'm going to just go.
Oh, yeah, for sure. In that situation, that's very true.
Yes. And
I'm not about to bully me.
That Eddie made $2 million in revenue.
From Happy Eddie?
Yes.
Already?
Yes.
Happy Eddie?
Yes.
When it's for you, it's for you.
Okay,
and when
with that being said,
it's for you.
Thank you. Wendy is a whole college professor. Her husband just made $2 million off the gas.
Snap.
Okay,
because they move right.
Yeah,
they take their time with their businesses, and it was the same thing with the candles. Everybody was hating on each other. How are you doing a candle? I'm doing. Y'all all three could do a candle.
It's not about who do it first, about who did it right. And it's still making candles. No, but I think on that one season they was talking about the website was down. So it's always something. It's really always something. But look, y'all.
Yes.
Great episode.
It's been a great episode of the Baddies.
The Baddies Live.
We will be back. We'll be talking our ish. We'll have really good guests. And we're just excited for you guys to see us. If you're in Atlanta, come to our event.
Yes.
Where are they going to follow you at?
@__ speaking of Kate, the baddest bitch.
Oh, not
the baddest bitch. Okay.
Who the baddest bitch? Not true. Actually, our audience is
y'all are the baddest bitches.
Hello, the baddies. Follow me at We Adore Ashley _ and follow our page at the Baddies Live to get all the updates, hear about our events, where we're at, what we gonna be, and what we gonna do.
Then say bye to the people.
Come on, our honorary
baddies. All right, y'all. Until next time, don't be a fake ass bitch. Keep your friends close and enemies
Get
closer.
about your friends. Right. Are they gonna be around?
Bye. Bye.
Keep that in.